Hey folks, Turbine Guy coming back at you. Today I have been up on my house working on my roof. Now I ran into an issue. I got the permit and it went from a re-roof where we were going to tear everything off of this guy behind us to a shingle over because the paper was all still good everywhere. So I went through and covered up some bad spots, as we'll be able to see, to make sure it's dried in. But then the inspector came today because I called for the drying inspection and he sat out front and then he left and I didn't see him till he was leaving, and then he said no work done. But he doesn't understand, we've taken the solar off of this side, we've prepped this side. I don't live around here the full time, my wife does, but I need to be able to do this in sections. One half, the other half, the back and the front, or vice versa, whatever. I can't do the whole roof at one time, especially because I have the solar power. I got the solar power over here, and I had it here, and I have solar hot water here. So I have so many different things on my house, including extra solar panels for other stuff like charging the car batteries, running the hot water heater, running a ceiling fan and an attic fan. So I've got all the stuff and I have to do it in sections so I can keep some of the stuff still running, so I keep my battery bank up in case something happens, and so we're ready to go. So anyways, I'm going to call the inspector tomorrow and we're going to figure this out. But I figured I'd show y'all how far I got tonight. Now the big problem was, I don't have it up here because I brought it down, was a nailer I've had for years, a roofing nailer. We just couldn't get it to work right. It was crazy. The thing would spit one or two out at a time and then go into machine gun mode on us and whatever. So we ended up, believe it or not, putting this much up with just hammers and ourselves. Now I'm going to go in town tomorrow and get something else and pick up some more shingles. I'll get another nailing gun so we can zip through it. But just think of that. So here we go. This is the side we're doing. We're all the way up the hip here. We're coming across, and we ended up stopping right here at the vent. So I'm going to spend tomorrow taking this vent out and replacing it, and then shingling around it. But Bubba was here helping to meet me today, and he's got other work tomorrow. So I'm going to get that all set. I got some other work to do. I got to run into town, and then if we get the nailer, we're going to come back and we're going to run all the way back across and finish the rest of this roof. So we are all set to go. Now the big issue to me is I've only got a week left and I'm out of here. And not only do I have to get this side of the roof finished, but I got to get the solar back up and hooked up with the existing wiring and everything that is here. So by the time I'm out of town, not only is the other side of solar working, which it is now, but this side's back up and running too. Turbine Guy, signing off.